We are in Sweden and we are in Mariefred. You can see the Gripsholm castle over there. We have a mystery to talk about today. A mystery that happened a couple of weeks ago. There is this old station house. I don't know how old that is. Well, I will speak briefly about this. It was a celebrity, a TV celebrity that drove his Porsche Taycan from here to he was going home, and just some kilometers from here, it's about 3 miles, I think, if you're talking English terms, eller US terms, miles.
Yeah, might be
4 or 5 kilometers from here. He fronted a lorry. He side fronted. He drove into a lorry.
yes.
On the wrong side of the road, and it's quite a mystery because we don't know why this happened, and I want to film this road part that he drove, and maybe we find out something. I have a spirit box that is recording, and we have a ghost box.
Ghost radio.
A ghost radio, sorry. Has it said something interesting?
Yeah, it says senior.
Senior?
It said love.
Loved.
Loved.
Okay.
It also said I did not. Okay, so senior love.
And I have to tell the backstory about this, because he lived just if we look this direction, he lived over there on the other side of the lake over there. So if you would fly over, it's only like 1.5 kilometer over the bay here.
Yeah.
Where he lived with his wife and kids. So it was a short drive home, and it was about this time of day, 1 o'clock, and he had been here in Mariefred and did a celebrity hockey game for Börje Salming's memory, to bring in money to the ALS forskningen.
Yeah.
So it was a celebrity game, and they tried to samla in pengar.
Raise money.
Yes, for this issue, for Börje Salming's sickness, and the game was over there somewhere, and we believe that he was sleeping overnight and having a nice dinner and evening at Gripsholms värdshus that is over there. That is yellow over there, and also that värdshus is very old and they say that there are ghosts. I have actually been working there for a short while and cleaning rooms, and it was kind of spooky there. Spooky there. It's very old, and also there is a famous composer. What do you say? Composer that is called Bellman, that has been here a lot, and they say he was in the inn also. It's in the 1800s sometime.
Yes.
I believe. So from here he drove, and we will film the way. So I will hand over the camera to my right.
So here.
it is today, but a little bit wetter, but it was warmer also, and it was a little bit more sunny. And he was going home, and the home was, like I said before, it was just a couple of kilometers the bird view, but if you drive, you have to drive around the bay. So it is this way. And he crashed into a lorry that was out sanding, pouring out sand on the roads, the little roads, because the little roads were icy, not the big road. And they pulled out from a small road, and they saw a car coming on the right side of the road heading them. And they freaked out, so they tried to slow down, and they went like 45 kilometers in the hour. And not so long from them, the car went over on the left side, like that car that we meet here. And then 10-15 meters in front of the lorry, the car went over on their side, so they tried to steer down in the ditch on the right side, but the car fronted them on the left wing, or what do you say, in the front of the lorry. And as I understand it, it went under the lorry on the left side of the lorry, so it was squeezed in between the wheels. I don't know, but that's what they say. So they ended up in the ditch, both cars, and he was like gone. There was a medical nurse that was driving on the same road, and she stopped, and she said that he was gone when they looked in the car. It was over. So there is a lot of speculations what happened and why was the car on the wrong side of the road. So we thought that we would drive this way because we don't live very far away. And there is a lot of speculation that it was a sharp turn, and it was very slippery, and the view was not good, or etc, etc. And maybe in the ghost radio or in the spirit box we can hear something. So just for the record, we want to do this so we can save this for later, or put it up if something new comes up from the police report or something. At the moment this is just a mystery. So what do you think?
Yeah, I believe the same. We want to kind of document this, the road and the views, the scenery, and try to figure out how is it possible it can happen.
The road is more wintry now than it was 2 weeks ago. There was no snow 2 weeks ago,
No.
but it was kind of this wet. But it was 5-6 degrees plus,
Yeah.
so it was not freezing, but it had been cold the previous week, so it might have been colder in the ground that we don't know. But as I understand it, there was no ice on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are very near where the accident happened. it's very close. We should see some. Maybe it's here on the. No. Here, maybe. No.
No. No. Should be more.
Jag tror att det är den. Because here is the avfart to Hedlandet. It was before the avfart.
And on that side.
Okay.
Wow. So we couldn't see really.
It was there. I'm surprised there was not more markings on the road.
Yeah, me too.
So the lorry was coming from this road, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulled out, and after they pulled out, they drove like 50. They see a car coming, so it must be on top of this where the car is,
Yeah.
a little bit longer forward.
This is the bend. This is the turn.
It was before. Maybe here.
Could be. Hard to tell.
There should be tracks.
There is some. Yeah. Some plastic.
Maybe here.
Strange.
Well, for a crash like that, there should be more tracks.
Yeah.
I will try to find something from the press where you see images on the exact position. But it's not like it's a difficult turn there, or
No.
if it's slippery, it shouldn't be that difficult to pass that area without going on the wrong side of the road.
Should not.
So you can speculate as much as you want, but I don't think that's the best way to take suicide, to drive into a meeting vehicle.
No.
Not in that speed, but it's maybe if you drive like very fast.
Why would they do that? I mean, if it's going home,
Exactly.
that doesn't make sense at all.
No.
Okay, I was looking, mostly into the ditch.
Yeah.
On Saudi Road, but maybe I didn't pay attention too much on the road itself. If there were any skid marks.
No, there were no brake marks. Nothing. Nothing. That is very strange.
have haptic seat. So the seat starts vibrating.
Yeah. Here's the train station. Leggestad.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if we have something on the ghost radio, any interesting words. I will park here so we can evaluate a little bit. Okay. Okay. Do we have something interesting here?
The last thing is library.
Mm-hmm.
And before that says weak signal. Okay, so but the last thing was library.
Okay.
I see wild as well down the
Wild. Mm-hmm.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
I
He
think
was
it's
very ambitious. He was like very business-minded.
So let me take a closer look.
Yeah. And he was 50 plus something. So he was not.
What I see here is weather, like weather or not, and then we have neighborhood,
Oh.
and then we have disappointed,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have wild,
Disappointed.
and then ambitious, and then it breaks through like weak signal, and then finally library. I think you can see that too.
Wow, that's interesting words actually.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have something on the spirit box. I have to listen to it later. And the EMF meter it's impossible to get good readings here because the vehicle and the mobile phones and etc. So I hope we get to know more about this mystery and that we can solve it. And the police report comes very soon because it was like 2 weeks ago now. And it's always tragic when something like this happens. It's very, very unfortunate. So, anything new?
No. No, it's a scanning, so.
So, okay, we don't have any presents.
No entity present.
No entity present. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we solve it. Have a good one. Bye.